Hi, I'm Laura. Welcome back to the channel. Today is a Monday, the 4th of August, and welcome to the start of another vlog. It's been a wee while since I've done any vlogging, but it's also been a wee while since I've been here in my office doing any writing. I'm currently off of work for a week, so I have this whole week to come here every day, get stuff done, and I have brought so much stuff with me. I have my regular notebook that I was carting around with me that had all the products I was working on and all the sort of story notes I have in it. I have my story bible for Hellmouth and my story bible for Hillside Academy right here. This is a clipboard. And in this clipboard, oh no, it is really rainy. And all my notes got rained on. They're ruined. So I'm going to rewrite that. This is a timeline for Hellmouth so that I can interweave all the plot points in the story so that they match going through, because there'll be like an engagement party thrown at a hotel whilst there's a storyline going on in the kitchen of that hotel and things like that. There's going to be like a bus stop outside a pub which results in the main female character of another story getting her lit the bus because she got knocked over. Like, these are key like plot points that need to like interlink the stories. So that's what I've got going on here, and I'm gonna have to rewrite it. And I didn't bring my ruler. I need to get like a ruler or something just for here. I'm also gonna need to like get a plastic bag or something to carry to cover my bag to take any of this stuff home, because that's not the only thing that's gotten rained upon. There's other notes that have gotten rained upon, which is a shame. And then finally I have all of the outlines for all the stories to put into that timeline, so that I can make it all work. I am gonna like task block today. I think I'm gonna do like, because I've got 3 hours. It is now like almost 9:10. So I don't have to leave here. Actually, I've got more than 3 hours. I don't have to leave here till like 1 o'clock. So I've got like 3.5 hours ish. So I'm gonna go grab a coffee and some snacks because I forgot to bring anything with me. I actually forgot to bring my juice. Eat. I forgot to bring my water. It's fine. It's all fine. But yeah, I'm gonna do like sprints, do a portion working on the timeline and then a portion working on Just Breathe, because I really do want to get that finished and get going with that whilst I'm piecing Hellmouth all together. And yeah, so this week is basically a trial run at being a full-time creative, and it is both exciting and nerve-wracking. I don't know what I'm going to be able to get done this week, so we'll just push it and see. Tomorrow I think I might bring my second, because I've got 2 laptops. I've got one that I only do writing on, and I've got one that I do editing on, because I can't use it for anything whilst videos are processing, which is why I have a second computer. I don't know, anyone who's got any tech savviness, it keeps saying to me that its memory is full, like the hard drive is filling up, and I need to clear some space so that it can work proper, because there's not enough to run the CPU, or I don't know, but it just keeps complaining that it's not got enough space to function. But there's nothing on it I can delete. I've deleted as much of everything as I can. The rest of it is like essential stuff. I don't know what to do with it. Um, and I don't really fancy getting another computer just yet, because I got that one because it was fairly inexpensive. It was like £199, and yeah, it does have like small memory, small RAM, and it's worked fine so far. I've had it for like 3 years, I think. Yeah, like 3 years, and it's just I don't want to have to upgrade it already. I mean, I thought about maybe getting a computer for here, but I don't know how I feel about that yet, because we're in the first year of things, and if things, touch wood, if things do go tits up and I have to move out of here, I don't want to be moving too much stuff out of here, because where's it gonna go? So yeah, there is that. Anyways, I'm gonna pop off, get coffee, get snacks, and come back. Okay, so it's now approaching 10:30. I haven't done anything yet. I went out, got my coffee, my snacks, and I came back and I went to do my meter reading, because electric in this place. Supposedly there's electric in this place, and to find out that the meter I'm signed up for is not the meter I have, and yeah. So I've been doing big girl stuff and sending emails to electric companies. So hopefully they will get back to me soon, sharpish, because the meter, like I've signed up for one of those pay monthly type meters, and the meter that's there is one of those top up meters like I have at home, and there's only like £3 left on it, and that's like maybe a day or two's worth of electric left. So, and I've got no card or anything to top that up with. So yeah, if they don't get back to me like by the end of today, I'm gonna be right on the phone to them first thing tomorrow morning, because it needs to get sorted, and it needs to get sorted now. I mean, admittedly, I should have looked into it earlier, but I haven't been here for the last 2 weeks. I haven't been in the office. I know that's a sad, silly excuse, but what if I had actually been away on holiday? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just having a fizz about it. Just let me have my fizz. I need to have the fizz. Because the electric for this place isn't terrible. Their estimation is that it's only going to cost me about £512 for the year, which is fine. That's fine. As long as like what I'm doing makes money and pays for that, it's fine. But generally speaking, like that's okay. I can sacrifice that money. It just means I have to sacrifice something else to pay for it. Probably these. But it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll work itself out. It'll all be good and grand. But now I'm fizzing. I can't settle. So I'm going to read over some. I'm not going to write just yet. I'm going to read over my Just Breathe notes and outline that I've got, and then start writing for a bit after that. I just need to get into the writing headspace, and then we can get going. I'm worried that the internet's not the internet, I'm worried that the electric's gonna cut out on me, because I need it for charging the computer, I need it for charging my phone. They're the only two things I really use in this place, because it's not dark enough in here. Like it's not. I've got two very big windows, so I don't really need the lights in here. I probably will in the winter, but right now I don't. So it's not a massive problem. I just need it to charge my phone and my computer. I was just reading over my notes and I came across this passage. Basically to set the scene. Sorry, I'm like blocking out the light here, but basically to set the scene. An incident happened the night before, and Scott turns up drunk at the house and freaks out Libby, and she runs to Scott, and police get involved. She has brought back to her parents. And what I've written, I've got like bullet points of what I want to happen, and this one is her parents are furious at her, going off with that boy, frightening the life out of them, but Libby puts the brakes on and asks why they think she felt she had to go to Mike. Did they not know what sort of state Scott was in when he was trying to force his way into their house? That neighbours called the police because of him. Her dad even had the gall to point out how patient Scott had been ever since she had that incident on her birthday. But you can't expect him to wait around forever. Are you trying to justify his cheating? That I should just give it up to him? Her mother steps in where her father is failing. I think what he means to say is if you aren't interested in set him free, it's not fair to keep tagging him along. Of course, her parents wouldn't see the situation for what it is. But there was no point arguing. She just went to her room and showered. But it was hard to wash off the feeling that had lodged in her heart. And I was like, I wrote that. I mean, it's just bullet points in like third person. That's going to sound like so much more dramatic in first person. Like, oh, I'm looking forward to writing this scene. See, this is why I like to read through my notes. It gets me way more excited to dive back in. But yeah. Oh.
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. I promise, now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break at any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to.
Okay, so it's coming up to 1 o'clock. I am officially done with office hours for today because we have appointments later on today, so I have to get home. I will probably try and do a bit more writing this afternoon. I'm going to take the younger kids with me to Home Bargains because I've got some shopping to do and the sun's come out, so it's no longer torrential rain. So we're going to go for a walk along the beach to Home Bargains, pick up a few bits and pieces that I need, get some snacky snacks for the house because, you know, summer holidays, kids will snack you to an inch of your existence. And then go home and get some, oh crap, I need to go get stuff for dinner. Maybe we won't go Home Bargains because I need to make dinner. Like, I'm making dinner. I mean, I could put it on and then go out, but also, I need to go get lemon sauce and chicken is what I need. I mean, the chicken's the most important part, but also the lemon sauce because, you know, making lemon chicken and rice. Totally forgot I'm making dinner. I don't cook anymore. That's the thing. It's very, 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 very rare. In fact, we almost had an argument about this yesterday. Because Nick is sick of picking the dinners at our house, and well, I don't cook, and it's been so long since I cooked regularly that I'm sad to admit it, but I am a bad cook. I can't cook very well anymore. I used to be a really good cook. I used to cook really good food, but not anymore. So hopefully the lemon chicken goes well. I'll figure something out. So yeah, I'm gonna leave mostly everything here, and I'm just gonna take home my computer and the Just Breathe notes and work solely on that, because otherwise I'm gonna get distracted by the Hellmouth stuff, and I'm gonna work on the Hellmouth stuff tomorrow. So yeah, let's go home. Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 5th of August. The second day doing this. I'm so excited. So excited. I had a great night's sleep. We've had a really good morning. We've even done some like decluttering at home. So that always helps. Doing something productive before you start the day. And before I came here, I went for a little wander before I got my coffee. So I've satiated the curiosity. But yesterday when I got home, I did a bit more writing on my phone, and I got like another 200 words on the way home, and I pretty much finished the chapter. I didn't end up going out or anything, and I didn't manage to get any like lemon sauce. We ended up having like black bean sauce with the chicken that the kids despised. They couldn't stand the smell of, so they didn't have any. They just had the chicken and the rice, and turns out I can actually cook pretty well. Just when it's things I want to cook. When it's stuff that comes out of the freezer and goes in the oven, like packaged, pre-prepared, basically you just need to heat up food. Apparently I'm not very good at that, but cooking from scratch, I can do that. I'm good at scratch cooking. I didn't end up getting any more like writing done last night, so we're gonna going home today. Already got my coffee. I'm waiting at my laptop. I need to shoot off an email to the electric people again, because they kind of skirted around my main issue. They're like, oh yeah, the tariff is fine, but it's not the tariff that's the problem. The problem is the meter. I am signed up for a monthly billing system. That meter is a prepaid top-up meter. So yeah, that's the issue. I mean, the tariff is also an issue, but the main issue is the method of payment, because that runs out. I've got no way of topping it up. So we need to get that sorted. Yeah. So it is now 12:30. I am no nearer to sorting out my meter problem. They've advised me that it is not a prepay meter, that it is indeed a credit meter, and that I should provide a meter reading. I went and looked up a tutorial to find out how to do it properly, and it's showing a 0 reading. So I'm beginning to wonder whether it's the correct meter. I don't know, because they said that they had taken a meter reading from the street reader. I don't know what a street reader is or where you would find the reading out on the street, but there you go. So I've emailed that to them and they'll hopefully get back to me. But in the meantime, I have been working away on Just Breathe, and I have sort of patchworked together all of my previous bits of chapter drafts. The draft itself is currently sitting around 8 pages, almost 9, and it's sitting at 4,279 words. Of that, I've only really written like 500 so far today, because I've been in and ahhing back and forth and grabbing some croissant and just, yeah. I need to settle and get on with this, and nothing is ever straightforward, is it? It's never straightforward. So, plus I feel like I'm missing chapters in here, because I have chapters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm missing chapters 6 and 7, but the writing that I have kind of bridges that gap. So I'm gonna need to like go in and like edit and find out what's gone wrong. I don't know what I've done. I kind of just glossed over it, or maybe I only need like 12 chapters. I don't know. We'll find out. So a lot of these pieces I have for these chapters, they're only like, some of them are just a couple of paragraphs. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll read through it and add what needs adding and adjust what needs adjusting, because at least the bit that needs adjusting, you know, they're successive, they're sequential chapters. Successive would work too. I mean, there are chapters that are right after each other, so it shouldn't be too hard to cut and paste, or to, like, you know, break it up and put it where it should be. But yeah, back to everything needs done.